Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is William and I'm your host today for this trade analysis. So we started the day with a buy bias. That is, we are hoping that the market will go up because from what we saw from the previous session, it's a huge up move. Right now the market is just hovering over this area of support resistance, and it's not going up, it's not going down. So literally you can draw a box around this this chart. So after entering a few trades with the buy, we started observing this this trade, hoping that it will break this level of resistance and hopefully gets to the top level here. So my trade plan was having a stop limit of 50 pips. So that's what I have here, and if the market comes all the way down to this level right here, I should be thinking of closing my trade to minimize my risk, because I don't want to leave this trade, since I know eventually this might eventually go up. I don't want to leave this trade to come all the way down, not having stop losses, come all the way down, and then, you know, get to a point whereby I can't take the loss and I have to close my trade with a bigger loss. So I decided to place my stop loss, and according to my plan, if it gets past this first area of support, then I should be thinking of closing my trade. And that's what the market was trying to do here. Now it hit this green line, this first green line, and it bounced up from that point, but the sellers seem to be stronger than the buyers. Now you might want to ask me, how do I know that the sellers are stronger than the buyers? Now if you look at the move down and the move up, you will observe that the candles for the sellers are more than the candles for the buyers. Although the overall bias is to the upside. But one thing I've observed during trading is the market participants, or the big players, they tend to take out stops, or they come to a level of support or resistance, and then from there they move the market to its intended direction. So right now it just went past my entry points and is getting close to my area of my stop loss. So I was just demonstrating with this chart how to look at the Ichimoku indicator. So now the market is coming down to my area of it's gone past my area of entry, and now it's getting to my stop loss, and now I started closing my trades, and I closed everything before it ever hit my stop loss, because I knew. So this I was just drawing to indicate that if the market does that action, then I should be thinking of entering back into the trade. But the market never did that, and you can see it's just going down. And now the buyers are trying to push the market back up. So the general bias for this trade today is to the upside. That was the entry I had earlier on. Those few trades were to the buy side. And here I was just explaining why I would need to wait for the market to get to these levels before I'll be thinking of entering back into the trade. to the sell side if the market proves to me that it wants to go down to the sell side. So now it looks like it never got to that level. Now you might want to ask, why did I place the this green line at this level? Now the reason why I had to do that is because right from here, the market, the close of the New York session closed around that area, and not only that, you can see various areas of support resistance points. So that's why I decided to place my this green line at this location. So if the market comes all the way here and takes me in, or rather hit the line, I will have to wait to see what the market will do. Will it roll over, or will it just keep going up? But it never got to that line and the market started rolling over. Now this is the entire chart. So looking at the 1 hour chart, we can see the market has been going down for the past 3 hours. So the market has been falling for the past 3 hours. And for my strength indicator, is telling me that the sellers are gaining the upper hand over the buyers. And looking at the 5-minute chart on the bottom left hand side, we can see the market has gotten into the cloud in the Ichimoku indicator. And once the market is in the cloud, it's better not to get into a trade. And if you're already in a trade and you see that you're making profit and the market gets into the cloud, you should be thinking of exiting your trade. So we can see this huge up move, and it looks like the market is trying to test the level below these candles. But this is not the right place to get into the market, except if you're taking it for a buy. But if I have to take this market for a buy, I will wait for it to get to the last green line before I jump into the trade. But the market never got to that point, and well, as of the time I was trading, the market never got to that point, so I couldn't take that trade. So this was what happened over during the live Facebook trading, and the market didn't do what I expected. I got out with a few loss, and I waited for another opportunity, but it never came as of the time when I was recording this. So that was what happened over the trade session. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you once again, and have a good night, or good morning, or good afternoon. Bye bye.